You have to believe that your future is going to be great because it is. You just have to start creating it right now. You can't live in the past. Whether it's good or bad, you have to let go.
Hey, it's Kristen, and today we're chatting with the cast of the Amazon original movie, The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. Kyle, the opening of this film is so fun. I'd love to hear about the choreography and filming that and just how involved you were in your own stunts in this project.
Yeah, I got to do 99.999% of all of them, which is I'll pretty much do anything that lets me do that. I spent weeks and months just with the choreographer Gabriel Del Vecchio and the stunt team and everything like that to create all the little moments that you see. So they were perfect. They looked like someone did them 1,000 times. And then on the day it was amazing. We got it all done in a couple hours. And Kathryn was fantastic. She picked up everything really quickly, and as she does. I was just amazed how everything came together. It was really, really a testament to the team we had.
In this film, you're sort of like the confidant, that person that our characters bounce things off of, even though he's probably not going to remember what happens when time resets. No. So what was it like for you diving into this role?
It was great, honestly. It was a super cool thing for me to do because, one, how often can someone say that they actually were kind of in the time loop? Like, yeah, dude, I was in the time loop. What did you do? So that was super dope. And then also just being able to, the challenge of making sure that I said the same, like, even though the lines are the same, but like every time you go back, it's still slightly different. The delivery of it has to be, slightly different too, or like even like making sure that it's still hitting that mark.
There's so many great scenes in this film. What was your favorite to shoot?
My favorite scene, that's difficult. We had so many magic moments, but I really love the intro scene when you're first introduced to Mark and Margaret, where they first talk to each other, because I think we wanted to ground it in like a love story, that's what this movie is. And you needed to feel that immediately, that these people were connected, whether they knew why or not. Like, have you ever felt that way? Or I hope I feel that way. Like maybe I'm not in a time loop, but I meet somebody and it's like, the world stops and you're the only two people in it. And I think that's the feeling that had to happen immediately for this movie to work. But obviously, my favorite scene is the stair walk where we're walking through town and like the cars are passing us and we're the only ones who are there in a weird way. And the DP was just as much a dance partner to me as Kyle.
We got to destroy a house, annihilate the house, and we got to play baseball with dishes. I had to throw dishes at Kathryn, and she whacked the heck out. We smashed chairs and tables and drew all over. It was spectacular.
And what was it like working opposite Kyle and Kathryn?
Oh, it was amazing. They're great actors. It's crazy because even though like for Kathryn, like I was talking about Kathryn before I filmed with her. So like I literally was she was on that show at the Society. And it just come out when I went and did that. So I was like, okay, like I just got done watching that. And I was like, oh, the show's amazing. She's great in the show. I hope they have more. I want to see more. I'd be dope to work with them, like any of them. And then after that, I had the audition. I was like, okay, cool. But I didn't even realize she was in it until like I was already like in chemistry reads. And I was like, oh, shoot.
What are the odds?
Yeah. I'm working with it now. Oh my God, that's crazy. And then Kyle is outstanding. That guy, he's amazing.
Now, I gotta say, guys, I love this film so much, and it was such a roller coaster. Like, I was laughing, I was crying. You said, we don't always get to live in a time warp, but I don't know, we're kind of sort of living in one a little bit now, This pandemic kind of brings a new meaning to that. So what do you hope people take away from this?
I really hope that people feel like they can be seen in this movie, because I feel like I'm living the same day over and over again, and I have days where I feel like this is never going to end and tomorrow's never going to change. But when you're young, I think it hits you even harder. So especially for young people out there, I hope that they can feel understood and that you have to believe that your future is going to be great, because it is. You just have to start creating it right now. You can't live in the past. Whether it's good or bad, you have to let go.
Oh, well, one, it's kind of great timing because now it's for sure gonna it's gonna hit a little home now. Like, okay, before if it released last year, like in the beginning of last year, like people would have been like, oh, that's for sure super still far-fetched, but like it's still grounded. But like now that everybody's had the opportunity to kind of be stuck in the same time, all at the same time, and you're doing the same thing over and over again, it's for sure gonna hit home more now than it was before. And if anything, like people can take that away of like what they were doing within this pandemic, you know, like, what are you doing with all this time that you have now? Because all we have is time at this point, you know? And even before, like, that's all we had is time too. So now it makes you think going forward, what am I going to do with my time that I have now? And what can I do to appreciate the things that I have now and around me?
The characters in the story learn a lot about, like you said, letting go. I think it's also about being in the present moment, and really you make now what it is. It's your perspective on your life that's going to make all of the other good things in your life gravitate towards it.
Totally. And I love that message of just, appreciating the little things. So last question, if you could be stuck in a day with another person, appreciating those little things, who would you want to be stuck with?
My girlfriend, for sure, because she knows me the best. Anybody else would be like, bro, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I would go crazy. For sure, either her or Will Smith. Those are the only two options I have. Mom, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I've already had to live with you for I don't know how long. But her and Will Smith, those are my options. We would recreate different scenes from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I would dress up as an agent of Men in Black, and we would recreate certain scenes. I would have him neuralize me. And then also we would just recreate different movies he did. We would go bike riding, skydiving. He's done crazy stuff, so I'm pretty sure he would have some cool ideas to do.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, Kathryn Newton. I don't know if you've heard her. She and I actually have some experience being stuck in a time loop together. So I go with that. Way ahead of the curve.
I pick Kyle every time.
What? That guy? No.
Yeah, because I know we do some crazy stuff, like jump off of a building or out of an airplane or something.
I don't think he'd pick you.
Too funny. I gotta say, Jermaine, he picked Will Smith, so he didn't pick either of you.
Well, and that's why we didn't pick Jermaine. Okay. Did I change my answer to Will Smith?
Yes, we'll just all pick Will Smith.
Thank you, Kristen.
If you like this one, you can check out more of my interviews right over here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.